Bob Reed Pest Control is committed to providing the most modern pest management for our clients. Bob Reed Pest Control is involved in every aspect of pest management, from general insects to trees, shrubs, and yard treatments. Also, Bob Reed Pest Control is the only authorized operator for the Centricon Termite Colony Elimination System. No job is too large or too small. We are Southeast New Mexico's pest management headquarters. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today, 623-5344. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Calici's is ready to bring you the coolest dessert in the desert. Desert Ice, a 100% fat-free and dairy-free premium fruit ice that's made daily. Whether in the desert on a cone, a cup, or as a mix-it, Desert Ice is the perfect treat to cool you down when things get hot. Available in fruitastic flavors like mango, strawberry, lemon, and orange. Try it alone, in a cone, or take it to the party zone and mix it in with any Calici's flavor. Turns out the desert can be a pretty cool place. Get to Calici's on North Main in Roswell. Roswell's newest spot to chill out.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Lady Cop Basketball on KSVPTV.com. Art Sandoval, Kellen McDonald live. Coach, good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'll tell you what, ready for some basketball here as the Hobbs Lady Eagles come into town to take on the Roswell Lady Coyotes. So let's go ahead and introduce the Hobbs Lady Eagles rosters here, the non-starters. Is number 4 is going to be Madison Cepeda. And number 10 is Kaylee Kano. Number 23 is Jayla David. And number 24 is Carolina Size. Number 30, Nevaeh Navarro, And number 33 is Kaislyn Munez. And the number 55 is Katie Godwin. The starters tonight for the Hobbs Lady Eagles. Number 12, the sophomore, is Aliana Armitage. Number 14, junior, is Britt Clay. Number 15 is going to be Nakaya Mojica, the 5'6 junior. And number 20 is Bryn Hargrove, the 5'5 junior. And then finally, number 22 is Kendall Cunningham, the 5'11 junior. The Hobbs Eagles come in this contest with an overall record of 20-3, ranked number 2 in New Mexico, ranked number 2 in the 5A classification. That win streak looks like it's 4 there, and that's, I guess, the last 10, so 8 of 2. And for the Roswell Lady Coyotes now, the roster's non-starters, number 3 is Avi Bolaños, 5'3" sophomore, and number 5, Brianna Castro, is not with us tonight as she is suffering a little illness. She's going to be okay, but she's not here tonight. Number 10 is Giovanni Martinez, sophomore. Number 12 is Alexis Barola. Number 20 is Serenity Chavez. And number 23 is Destiny Gonzalez. Number 30 is Ayana Warner. And number 34 is Aslan Fuentes. And the starters for tonight's contest. Number 1, the junior Jalen Benitez. Number 11, the senior captain Sarai Morales. Followed by number 22, Emma Escobar. And number 32 is Ada Vasquez, sophomore. And then finally, the 5'3" junior, number 33 is Elena Tarin. The Roswell Lady Coyotes are assisted by Aaron Chamberlain, Joey Martinez, Anthony Train Redding, and the head coach is Dan Smith. The Roswell Coyotes coming in this contest 11-11 overall, 34th in the state of New Mexico, 18th in the 5A classification. Those are your rosters for tonight's contest. Coach, before we begin, you and I briefly touched base about this game right here. The Hobbs Eagles come in this contest. Once again, as we talked about, number 2 in the 5A classification, the Hobbs Eagles lost to Farmington, but it's a very, very good Hobbs Eagles team.
Oh, yeah, as good as, I mean, they might be better than Farmington. They're number 2 in the coaches poll as well, but I'll tell you what, had a near impossible task ahead of them tonight, and then throw into that, you have maybe your 2 best ball handlers in Brianna Castro for sure and Aubrey Bolaños out for the game.
Okay.
Kind of a recipe for disaster. This Hobbs press is really, really good. I mean, you can't overstate how good the Hobbs press is going to be for Coach Carpenter. We'll talk a lot about Coach Carpenter tonight, but this is going to be really difficult for our girls tonight.
Absolutely. So the officiating crew is going to be Stephen Parr, followed by John Farmer, and then also is going to be Mr. Cordova out of Carlsbad, New Mexico. That is the officiating crew, and it looks like the Hobbs Eagles will gain possession right off the bat. 3-point shot is up and no good, and rebounded by Sarai Morales, and here comes the Roswell Lady Coyotes. Strategy for the Coyotes, Coach. What are you thinking?
Well, you got to take care of the ball. You got to limit your turnovers as much as possible. Maybe even try to slow the game down a little bit, and they start with a turnover there. But, yeah, you have to limit the turnovers against this Hobbs team or they will run away with it early.
Well, they'll demolish you quickly if you don't. You're right. 0-0 is the score. 7:23 left here in quarter 1. That's going to be Emma Escobar. With the ball back to Morales. Morales tries to find Benitez, and that's exactly what Emma Escobar needs to do right here is, you know, she had the free shot right there, get up there, drive the ball as much as she possibly can. And again, this is my opinion. But it looks like the Hobbs Eagles will score first.
I'm trying to see who that was. Was that?
You know, I'm going to have to.
That was Nakaya.
Okay, so it's Nakaya Mojica. And the last time the Roswell Lady Coyotes played Hobbs was in Hobbs on January 30th and losing that game 61-11.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Carpenter before the game, and he just said they just struggled to score. Oh, and that's too easy, too easy.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid that could be the case here tonight. You know, you look at this team, see them walk in the gym, and you think, oh, well, they might be pretty good. Even see them warm up, and you think, okay, you know, they're all right. But, boy, they get out here once that jump ball starts, and they are about as impressive as they can be as Brett Clay is going to get in the scoring column.
Well, just like that, 6-0 in favor of the Hobbs Lady Eagles here, full court pressure. And this is going to be probably something that Joe Carpenter is going to do here throughout the game, if not the whole game, is probably put a full court pressure on these Lady Coyotes. And look at that. Another turnover for Roswell. And as you mentioned, Britt Clay with another 2 points, and the Roswell Lady Coyotes will take a full timeout. 30, I'm sorry, okay. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're listening and watching KSUPTV.com.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
All right, welcome back to KSUPTV.com. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald, live from the Coyote Den, 8-0 here in quarter one with 6:01 left. Full court pressure by the Hobbs Eagles.
Yeah, and already a timeout, not even 2 minutes into the game for Coach Smith, and I'm not saying it's a bad timeout at all. I mean, you got to stop momentum however you can, whenever you can. That's turnover number 4, and the maybe going to be the third basket off the turnovers, but they couldn't put it down. So it remains 8-0. And what happens with this, when you're playing against this kind of pressure defense, you kind of change your mindset a little bit, or you fall into the trap of, nicely done by Vasquez in there to get Coyotes on the board. You fall into the mindset of just wanting to get rid of the ball instead of being aggressive offensively, but not for Vasquez. That was a nice job there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and there's going to be a nice little pass, and that's over to Brenton Hargrove. And nice little layup for Kendall Cunningham. 10-2 is the score. Baseball pass to Sadie Morales, and that's going to be good, and she will go to the line to shoot the and one.
Yeah, Kendall Cunningham scoring with her opposite hand on the other end, but good job attacking the press early before they can kind of get set up. A quick inbounds pass, and the senior Sadie Morales, the chance for the three-point play, and she'll get it. So 10-5 here in the early going. This is a good start for Roswell.
Yeah, it really is. 10-5. And that's what Roswell Lady Coyotes need to do, is just kind of do what they're doing, play their game, stall as much as they possibly can.
Yeah, I mean, you got to play. You can't be intimidated. You still got to be you. Got to do what you do. And, just hope for the best. Make sure the effort's there, and I promise you the effort will be there. Nearly get a steal there on Cunningham. But there, Hobbs is just so disciplined. Nice ball fake there.
Well, it looks like she's going to be fouled. That's number 15, I believe. That's going to be Nakaya Mojica.
And they're going to get Morales with the foul. Mojica to the line to shoot 2. I don't think we're going to have a lot of free throws in this game. I don't think we'll get to bonus in any of the 4 quarters, as Mojica makes the first one. Not a senior on this number 2 ranked team, defending state champs. So they are going to be a problem for girls basketball in New Mexico from what I hear, not just this year, next year, but for a long time. They got good girls coming up.
You actually had some of those 8th graders that William Carpenter brought up. A lot of people don't know him by William here.
It's funny. He's Joey in Hobbs. He was Joe here, but his name's William.
His name is William from El Paso. Actually from Indiana.
Right. Going to get a foul on Benitez, I think, if they give it to the right person. They do. And that will send Cunningham to the line. Yeah, I had the pleasure of coaching with Coach Carpenter for 6 or 7 years, early in our careers.
Yeah.
And I was fortunate, learned a lot from him. I'm lucky. I got to coach with him, and I got to coach 2 years with Jim Murphy, and that's going to be 2 Hall of Famers.
Oh, yeah.
In New Mexico basketball.
Sure.
I was very fortunate to do that, and You know, Joe just celebrated his 500th win. He got 300 of those here at Roswell High, and he got 200 at Hobbs, looking for 501 here tonight. And I asked him if he's going for the all-time record, you know, to become the
Well, of course he is.
all-times wins coach, and he said he had absolutely no interest in that. I think he's a young man, but to get past Drake and Maya on that all-time list, he would have to coach probably another 6 or 7 years, and says he's not going to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing as well. So 13-5 is the score in favor of the Hobbs Eagles now, and no, the Roswell Coyotes are not doing any kind of full court pressure or anything to that sort. Looks like number 33 is going to be Munez. Will shoot a three-point shot. It's up and good. Kaitlin Munez. And there's Emma Escobar. And I really like to see Emma get a little bit more aggressive, go to the hoop.
Now, that's a good job by Benitez there. Taking the start and running with it. And I'll tell you what, for a team that only scored 11 against Hobbs the whole game last time.
That's just 4 points away from that.
Yeah, here with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. This is a good start. But they're fouling Cunningham again, and I said there's not going to be a whole lot of free throws in the game, and this is already free throw number 7.
Yep. Well, it's hard to believe that the basketball season, it feels like we just started yesterday, and the season is going to be coming, regular season is going to be coming to the end next week.
Right, next week from Friday.
A week from Friday, that's correct. And that number 22, once again, Kendall Cunningham will sink the first free throw. 10-point lead now for the Hobbs Eagles. And Cunningham misses, rebounded by Hargrove, and Hargrove misses.
Brett Clay with the offensive rebound, but gets it knocked out of bounds. The lead is 10. Good defense there on the inbounds pass by Roswell.
Pull that out. Clay pulls it back out, goes top of key, goes right side. And Cunningham going to dish it out over to Munez once again, and no good. Rebounded by the Hobbs Eagles, but here comes Emma Escobar, and she's going to have an opportunity to score, but she misses the layup.
Yeah, first turnover of the game for Hobbs, and should have been 2, but couldn't get the finish for Emma. And they've got to do better on the defensive glass.
Now Cunningham takes the three-point shot, misses, and now here comes Emma Escobar with a baseball pass to Sadia Morales, and Morales is good for 2. 17-9 here in the first quarter, 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. What are you thinking, Coach?
I'm thinking if I'm the Grand Master, Dan Smith, I'm pretty happy with this start right here.
Absolutely.
I mean, it seems silly to say that being down 8 in the first quarter, but I'm telling you, this is a good start.
No, it really is.
And
the Coyotes played well last Friday against Clovis, and could have, should have, would have. Probably should have won that game.
Yeah, no, they were right there with Clovis, and definitely had an opportunity to win that game, and that would have been big towards their chances of making the tournament, in my opinion. You look at their schedule, and I think if they don't make the tournament, they're going to look back at the Las Cruces game that they lost here at home, and they're going to look at that 4-point loss at home to Clovis as, if they win probably even just one of those, they can probably make the tournament. And they might still. They might still. I'm not saying they won't.
Well, but you're exactly right. 11-11 record. We always want the Lady Coyotes. I mean, the last time they went to a state championship or a state tournament game was in 2017, and so this would be a big opportunity for the Lady Coyotes to do so. Now, as you mentioned, Coach, we always talk about that algorithm. I haven't had a chance to study that algorithm just recently, but when the Roswell Coyotes, they play Carlsbad again on Friday night, if they have to win that. And if they can take one from Clovis at the Rock, I think the Coyotes are in.
Well, I don't think it's for sure. I think that's the only way they get in, is if they do those two things.
They have to win 2 out of the next 3 and do pretty well in the district tournament.
Well, I mean, I don't think they get a win tonight. So they that means they have to win their last 2 games as Zepeda knocks down a 3 to get the Eagles to 20.
Yeah, nonetheless, it's been a pretty good season for these Lady Coyotes.
No, it has. And, they got to hope that Clovis beats Carlsbad. They got to hope Centennial beats Cruces. I mean, a lot of things could help them with the criteria in having a chance, but it all starts with winning those last 2 games. Carlsbad at home and Clovis on the road.
And Elena Tarin going baseline is going to.
Good pass.
Nice pass to Vasquez, and Vasquez is in for 2. Coyotes playing well here against the Lady Eagles. 20-11.
Yeah, they matched their total for the whole game when they played in Hobbs. So this is really, really good for them.
Absolutely. And look at Tarin with the steal. She's going to go up for the layup. And 2 more. So now that's going to end the quarter. The Roswell Lady Coyotes, they trail 20-13. But I'm going to say that's a pretty successful first quarter.
Outstanding.
We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com and Lady Coyote Basketball.
What if you could look forward 1 year, 4 years, 40 years? What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to life and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote Basketball. Tell you what, pretty good first quarter here for the Roswell Lady Coyotes as they trailed by 7, 20-13.
Yeah, I'll even say way better than pretty good. I mean, that's as good a start as you could hope for. And he's going to get the illegal screen on Vasquez. That's kind of a ticky-tack call, if you ask me, but okay.
All right, inbounding for the Hobbs Lady Eagles, Hargrove. And I believe, is that number 12? It is. That's going to be Armitage. And there's a 3-point shot, and it's good as Mojica is good from 3-point range. And here comes Barola. Barola's in the ball game here in the second quarter as she takes a shot, and no good.
I like the shot. Obviously don't like the result, but you absolutely take that little 8-foot jumper. And that's going to be a turnover on Hobbs. Roswell with 6 first quarter turnovers. That's a low number against this Hobbs team.
Yeah.
And I think they only got 4 points out of it. So, they were able to limit the damage there.
Barola back to Tarin from 3-point range. No good. And now here comes the Hobbs Eagles. Swing it over to the left side. Hargrove thought about taking a 3-point shot, but that's going to be a double dribble, and I like the call. What's going through these Hobbs Eagles? What's going through their head right now?
I mean, they're frustrated right now because they know what they did to them at home last week, or week 4 maybe, and last time.
Right.
And I expect them to hit another gear as they shoot a layup here.
Well, there's 2 more points for Hobbs.
First points for Bryn Hargrove. Coyotes have done a pretty decent job against the press thus far. But, I say it every broadcast, it seems. Just because you're good against the press in the first quarter, early in the second quarter.
And 3 more points for, guess who? Nakaya Mojica.
Yeah,
and I believe that's a 60-second timeout for Dan Smith.
She's something else.
Yep, we'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote Basketball.
Artesia General Hospital's family practice providers support the healthcare needs of every member in your family, no matter their age. With locations in Artesia and Carlsbad, our compassionate experts offer a full range of primary services and can help manage chronic conditions, treat illness and injury, and coordinate specialty care. Whether you need a medical provider for your entire family or are getting on track with your annual checkup, we're here for you. Reach out today at artesiageneral.com/family.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
All right, we are back. 6:18 left in the first half. Cal State trail 28-13. And looks like Mojica will be called for the foul.
You know what? I think that's a smart foul. I think they had a 3-on-2, and she took a foul there for her team to allow her defense to get back and get set. I think that was maybe by design. Might be giving them too much credit. I don't know.
There's going to be a travel. Once again, another turnover for Hobbs.
You know, and I don't want people to think that we're you know, pumping them up to be something that they're not. I mean, this team, I mean, look, they played 3 district games. They beat us by 50.
Right.
Only allowed 11 points. Then they go to Clovis, the number 6 team in the state, and they beat them in Clovis by 30. And then they get Carlsbad home, beat them by 36. I mean, this team is legit contender. You know, that they've been in the finals the last 4 years, all against Volcano, and I expect them to be there again.
And that's going to be 2 more points for number 12. That's going to be Armitage. Well, if you look at Hobbs' schedule early on, they were playing at Monterey, at El Paso, Hanks, Lubbock. I mean, some great schools and a really tough schedule. And, you know, and one of the things, too, I mean, I know the Hobbs Lady Eagles, they lost to Farmington. I believe that was only by 1 point. I think it was 46-45 it was, and that game was in Farmington. How good is Farmington?
No, that was a neutral site. That game
wasn't neutral, okay.
In Moriarty. Farmington is very, very good. I mean, they're obviously.
So it was in Moriarty because it says Farmington here, but it.
Yeah, they played that neutral site.
Okay, and that makes sense.
Got the second foul on Morales there, as that's Hargrove. Is that who's at the line there? No, it's Cunningham.
Let's see here. I believe that's going to be number 22. It is going to be Cunningham. And
it's Hargrove.
It's going to be good. Trying to see who this young lady is here. The long hair's covering up the number for us, but we'll get it here in just a moment.
It's Giovanni Martinez, I believe.
Giovanni Martinez, okay.
Number 10. And they're going to get another foul inside. I think this one's going to go against Vasquez. Let's see who they give it to. Vasquez her second, so Morales and Vasquez both with 2 here in the early stages of the second quarter. Could be an issue. Vasquez played nearly the whole game against Clovis and was very good.
All right, the first free throw for Britt Clay is up and good. And the second one is up and good. 34-13 now as the Hobbs Lady Eagles extend their lead now. And entering the ball game for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, it looks like that's number 23, Destiny Gonzalez.
Well, they got another player in there that is wearing number 30, but is not Ayanna Warner, so I'm not sure who that is.
I know Ayanna. Good job by Vasquez.
That's a Garcia girl. I forget her first name, but that's another turnover. Yeah, we'll have to get that for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is.
It's Garcia, I'm sure of that, but we'll get the first name for you.
And so that's something that, Coach Smith's going to have to do, either that or designate one of his players. Of course, we got an email from Sally Marcus about the district tournament coming up and what needs to be updated and all that other good stuff. So we'll go over that here throughout the game. Oh, that's a beautiful pass from number 20, Hargrove.
Ooh.
And I believe that was number 12 that scored. Is that Armitage?
No, it was Brett Clay.
Brett Clay, okay.
What a pass.
That was a nice pass.
You just see how quickly they can jump on you. They had 20, and in just 4 minutes, they scored 16 points. At that pace, less than 4 minutes, at that pace, they would score nearly 40 this quarter. So
I'm just going to throw that wing out a little bit, and there it is. Hargrove. Mojica for 3, no good.
Yeah, Coach Smith's playing some JV players right now, and maybe a little design, a little necessity. I mean, he's got some injured players, and do what you got to do. As it looks like Gonzalez is going to take a seat, and they're going to get Esquivel back in.
All right, they do, and they get it into Cepeda. Mojica back over to Size. And Armitage going to go to the hoop, and it's good for 2. So 38-13, just like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that quick. They got 18 points in less than 4.5 minutes.
Going to be another turnover now for the Coyotes, and now here comes the Hobbs Lady Eagles. This is what they're good at. Number 12, Armitage from three-point land, no good.
I think she had her foot on the line. I don't think either official.
Did they not see it?
Yeah.
And now it's going to be number 3 coming in. That's going to be Aubrey. No, that's not Aubrey. She's out due to injury.
Yes, I don't know who this is.
I'm not sure who that is.
So there's not a first or last name for her. Probably need to get those quick as we can.
Mojica for three-point land once again. And now the score is 41-13, just like that.
21 points in less than 5 minutes. And Wisely going to be pretty deliberate on offense here.
And there's almost a turnover there, and Kyle's get it back. Emma Escobar.
Yeah, Tarin saved it from being a turnover. And now we're going to have good sportsmanship by Armitage as she helps up our mystery JV player. And it looks like Barola's going to check back in. We know who she is. And they're going to get Giovanni Martinez out. We think that's Giovanni Martinez.
It's a 28-point lead right now for the Hobbs Lady Eagles.
Yeah, and the Coyotes are scoreless here in that same amount of time that we're talking about.
Okay, it's going to be Coyote ball. Lana Tarin does find Barola. And Tarin from three-point range, no good.
And she can shoot it just any time she has a little space, so I'm okay with that. But Armitage, offensive foul? Yeah, it's the right call. She initiated the contact. She didn't argue at all. So good defense as you get Vasquez back in the game as Garcia.
Yep.
That's her first varsity action, so congrats to her. She held her own fine out there. She's a young one. I don't know if she's a freshman or a sophomore.
It's always great to see young players like that come in the ball game and get quality minutes. And
it's always good to see the children of the players I coached out there playing, just to remind me just how old I am.
Well, we're not going to say the age on that, Coach. 41-13, 2 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the first half. This quarter kind of has really just taken a long time, in my opinion, but dribbling is Cepeda.
Well, I'm sure it seems like a long time for Coyote Nation, to be sure.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this pass. Not bad. Good job by our girls to adjust. Oh, boy.
Really done a good job.
Let's see how they press even after a miss. And that's what a great pressing team does. Anybody can press when you got time to set it up. But to be able to effectively press on misses.
It's automatic.
On turnovers, you know, and it's next level stuff. So we need to find out who number 3 is and who number we need to get Garcia's first name. And then do we have one more out there we didn't know who it was?
I think there's one more.
She's not out there now. We'll try to get that for you at the half.
Well, I see Benitez on the bench along with Morales, and just trying to figure out. There's 2 or 3 that are brought up from the JV level. Okay, Tarin with the ball, going to find Emma Vasquez possibly. No. It's going to be another turnover now for the Coyotes. See if we can get Mr. Tim to, did he send you the roster, the starting lineup? He did, didn't he?
I was just about to look at that.
Okay. And from three-point land, no good. And 2 more points for number 33, Kaitlyn Muniz.
So it's Ivanica Garcia who's wearing number 30.
Okay. Ivanica Garcia.
Number 3, filling in for Aubrey Bolaños, is Abby Morales.
Okay.
And we have number 5 also. I don't think she's been in the game, is Aaliyah Miranda.
Aaliyah. Miranda. Okay. There we go. We got some updates there now to the rosters for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. Here comes the Hobbs Eagles once again, and a good rebound by Emma Esquivel, and here comes the Lady Coyotes. Trail 43-13 with about 10 seconds left here in this first half. They're going to have a traveling call on Vasquez.
I thought she held the pivot there. I don't agree with that call.
Okay. So we'll see if the Hobbs Lady Eagles will get the last shot here. Let's see what Cepeda will do here. They're going to say, no, let's just see if you can go in with the runner, and she does, and no good. So at half, Hobbs leads 43-13. We're going to take a break. You are listening to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSVPTV.com. And we'll talk some stats here in just a moment. We'll see you in a bit.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone with them. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan.
She's
No,
on
my
the-
daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
It's the one with
they
the
have
horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Like Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which
I thought
one?
it was Devin.
Who's Devin?
I got no service. Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes. Evan?
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Hey, grab me one too.
What if you could look forward 1 year, 4 years, 40 years? What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to life and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is now available to you thanks to Smart Home Wi-Fi with Plateau. Get fiber-to-home technology 100 times faster than average household internet speed. Plateau has multiple plans and options to fit your family. With Fast, get true 100 megs per second download and upload speed. With Faster, get true 500 megs of download and upload speeds. And with Fastest, you get 1 gig. Learn more at plateautel.com. Get the speed you need with Plateau. Tried, true, trusted.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Hey, Freddie Sos here with breaking news. Right now we have over 20 new half-ton trucks currently in stock with rates as low as 1.9% for 72 months for well-qualified buyers. You won't find these rates anywhere else, so do me a favor, tell your friends and race on in to Richland Motors, 2601 West 2nd in Ross.
So what do love and onions have in common? Well, they both can make you cry, and both are on our mind right now. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. February is a time for roses and chocolate kisses, but it's also time to plant onion. Yeah, I know, you were wondering, where is he going with this? Growing your own onions is easy and fun, and we have everything you need to get started. So when you think of love, think of onion.
Just be sure and bring along a few breath mint.
Yes, dear.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Artesia General Hospital. Foot and ankle problems are often agonizing, but they don't have to be. At Artesia General Hospital, we're passionate about helping every patient return to optimal mobility with confidence and comfort. Our board-certified podiatrists, Dr. Jennifer Chow and Dr. Michael Krupa, provide a full spectrum of services ranging from routine foot care and pain relief to customized treatment plans and leading-edge surgeries. Visit artesiageneral.com/foot care to request your appointment today.
Bob Reed Pest Control is committed to providing the most modern pest management for our clients. Bob Reed Pest Control is involved in every aspect of pest management, from general insects to trees, shrubs, and yard treatments. Also, Bob Reed Pest Control is the only authorized operator for the Centricon Termite Colony Elimination System. No job is too large or too small. We are Southeast New Mexico's pest management headquarters. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today, 623-5344. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Calichi's is ready to bring you the coolest dessert in the desert. Desert Ice, a 100% fat-free and dairy-free premium fruit ice that's made daily. Whether in the desert on a cone, a cup, or as a mix-it, Desert Ice is the perfect treat to cool you down when things get hot. Available in fruitastic flavors like mango, strawberry, lemon, and orange. Try it alone, in a cone, or take it to the party zone and mix it in with any Calichi's flavor. Turns out the desert can be a pretty cool place. Get to Calichi's on North Main in Roswell. Roswell's newest spot to chill out.
All right, we are back. About 40 seconds before we resume the third quarter here. 43-13 is the score in favor of the Hobbs Eagles. Coach McDonald, I know you have some stats for us, sir.
I do. For the Hobbs Eagles, Madison Cepeda had 3 in the first half, 6 points for Armitage. Brett Clay chipped in with 8, 5 for Kendall Cunningham, 3 for Munez. And it was Nakaya Mojica with 13 points. Same total the Roswell Coyotes had in the first half. And for those Roswell Coyotes, 2 for Jalen Benitez, 2 for Elena Tanin. Ada Vasquez had 4, and it was Sadae Morales with 5 to lead all Coyotes in scoring. She had all of those in the first quarter. Had to sit most of the second with a little bit of foul trouble, but she's back out there to start the second half.
Yeah, I was just kind of doing some research here. We did receive an email, as this second half of the district play is in full swing, and the seating and selection committee is just around the corner. The following items must be thought about, and one of the things that I was just kind of reviewing for not only just the Hobbs Eagles but the Roswell Coyotes is, and most people know this, but just in case you don't, the rosters must be trimmed down to 14 uniform players by the start of the district tournament, with only 20 people included, coaches, managers, etc., on the bench area. So trainers do not count towards those 20 members. So that's something that these teams need to start thinking about here. Look like the Roswell Lady Coyotes have less than 14, and then the Hobbs Lady Eagles right about 13 or so at this point.
Yeah, and that's probably part of the reason that Coach Smith is playing some new players tonight, just to see, who might fill in a spot for an injured player or an ill player. And, I think the youngsters have done fine,
Well, about 13 apiece right this moment, so. All right, see what the call is. We're going to get the Lady Coyotes on a traveling call. No pressure once again by the Roswell Coyotes, and I'm talking full court pressure as the Hobbs Eagles just kind of trot over the timeline here. Nakaya Mojica still in the ball game here for Hobbs as she gets the ball on the right side, guarded by Esquivel. They're going to swing it over to the left side. Good ball movement by Hobbs. Kendall Cunningham is going to turn the ball over. Here comes the Roswell Coyotes and Emma Esquivel. Yeah, in the ball game, Morales, Tarin, Vasquez, Benitez, and also Esquivel are the starters for the Coyotes here in the third quarter.
Vasquez just flipped that one up. You got to go strong. You can't go up to get fouled. You got to go up to score, and if you get fouled, great.
The Hobbs Eagles are just kind of moving the ball real easily right here. Looks like number 14, Clay, will get 2 more points. 45-13 now. Do you expect anything less from Hobbs? Are they going to go ahead and press the entire game?
We'll see in the fourth quarter, what the score is. We're going to likely get to the running clock here, so we'll see. It's kind of a Hobbs tradition to just keep pressing.
Well, that is. And I'm not just talking about girls. I'm talking about the guys as well. That's just Hobbs in general.
You just don't, I don't want to say no mercy. They're going to be sportsmanlike about it, but they're going to play, and they're going to play hard till near the end of the game, regardless of the score. So.
Well, you have to do that. Any team would kind of have to do that, as you prepare for the state tournament.
Yeah,
especially in this tough district that these two teams are in.
Well, Hobbs, they've had some big scores this year. They scored 87 on Grants. They scored 107 on Ferris, Texas. They scored 80 on Cleveland. So
there's a 3-point shot once again for Mojica. No good this time.
Yeah, she's had a couple of open looks at threes that didn't go down. She could have more than she has. That's trouble. Yeah, that's a good call.
That's a great call.
Yeah, that's basically a change of the pivot foot. Coyotes did a decent job against the press in the first half.
That's an excellent drive by Esquivel right there.
Her first points of the game. And cuts the lead to 30. Dan Smith would love to keep it outside the running clock differential for the entire game. Cunningham, no.
No.
But Brett Clay, yes, on the offensive glass.
Full court trap now.
Come to the ball. You can't just call for it. You got to come to it. There's a turnover. 2 turnovers apiece, each team. Third quarter.
Yeah, 4:13 left in the third quarter. Not much action here, really. 4 points have only been scored by the Hobbs Eagles. And 2 points for the Lady Coyotes here in this third quarter.
Yeah, and we're almost halfway through, and that's with the regular clock. So, you can say, yes, defense have been pretty good. But you just see what they did in those first 3 minutes of the second quarter and just know it could come at any time. So here's the youngster, Ivanica Garcia, her second chance at playing time here.
Okay, it's going to be rebounded by Hobbs. A 3-point shot by Hargrove, up no good. And great job by Vasquez. Let's see what Escobar can do here. They're going to find Vasquez once again, and almost a turnover. Let's see if they're going to call a timeout.
No, going to get her on the line. Yep, turnover.
Okay, so another turnover for the Coyotes. Don't have an update from Hobbs. Do you, by any chance? The boys?
No, I have not heard. Might need to get with our connection there.
Yeah, we'll have to.
He's good about getting the scores.
Real quick, let's see if we can get one. 3-point shot up, in and out, no good. And Elena Tarin just kind of skimming the court here, trying to see if she wanted to. Thought she was almost a quarterback right there, just looking for the open receiver.
Well, yeah, just deciding how best to attack the press, because, like we said, they don't just press when they make it. They press every single time.
Well, she thought she was Patrick Mahomes there for a second.
Oh, nice steal from Sadi Morales.
And I'm sure you were pretty thrilled with the result of that Super Bowl, weren't you?
I was, yes, I'll just say. I don't know about thrilled. The team I preferred to win would win.
And
of the two choices I had.
Well, you and I share that same team, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And better luck next year. I think we could end up winning a Super Bowl next year. I'm going to go ahead and call it.
Yeah.
You can quote me on that.
All right. Calling it for 25 years.
Yeah. And I've lost every time.
Yeah.
48-15, 2:37 left. Quarter three. Escobar going to swing it over to the left side. And Emma Escobar still has not hit a 3-point shot tonight, I don't believe.
Yeah, that was Tarin, but yeah.
Oh, Tarin, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's the one that shoots from the parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh, nice fake.
And there's another 3-point shot and no good. That's going to be a travel. So it's going to be another turnover on Roswell.
Yeah, it's going to be another turnover on Roswell. Kind of an unforced error there. And the three's not falling for Hobbs here in the third quarter like they were in the second.
You read my mind, partner, because that's exactly what I was thinking. $14 now. Clay has it, can go underneath, blocked by Morales.
Yeah, Morales has had a nice game.
Sure has.
As we've come to expect from her.
There's Elena Tarin. And still no good at the 3-point range. Good pass, and the layup is going to be up and good for Cepeda. See if who's that there, and just another player for us here on this end here for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. That's going to be number 30.
That's Garcia. She's been in.
Ivankia Garcia, and finally the Hobbs Eagles get a 3-point shot by Mojica.
Yeah, her fourth 3-point shot of the game. Oh, nice pass.
That was a great pass, and Morales for 2 points.
Yeah, just Sadi hadn't had a whole lot of help offensively tonight. Good board from Vasquez, who turns her ankle. I think she's okay. He's going to run it off. Morales with the quick release, no.
Right over there.
Another 3-point attempt, no good. And another good outlet pass. Tarin's going to get 2 more.
Yeah, good job by Elena Tarin. And boy, that third quarter kind of flew by this time.
But they hold them to only 10 there.
Yeah.
And score 6 themselves.
53-19 is the score at the end of 3. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to KSVPTV.com, Lady Kyle Basketball.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
If you're missing
Check it out. Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
All right, welcome back. As we begin the fourth period, the score is 53-19 in favor of the Hobbs Eagles. And that is the Lady Eagles.
And that is a 34-point lead, so we're almost to that
1 point shy.
That magic number
of that running clock.
They want to avoid.
And there is that running clock now as Mojica will sink her 5th.
Yeah, 5th three-pointer.
So 15 points with just 3-point shots. And I'm not sure what her total is at this point.
She's got 19.
19, okay.
So do the Coyotes. But I mean, we're talking during the break. I mean, this is a good outing for Roswell, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not displeased with pretty much anything that's happened here. I mean, they played hard. You know, they're shorthanded to start with, and it's ball handlers. I mean, and you know, the worst kind of players to have out against Hobbs are going to be your ball handlers, and maybe their 2 best ones. Probably your 2nd leading scorer on the season also out. So I mean, the task was a mighty one.
There's going to be a foul. I think that's going to be on number 22, Kendall Cunningham, I believe.
Just her first, if they do get Cunningham.
And Kendall Cunningham.
Her 2nd, sorry.
That's going to be, her 2nd, the 5'11 junior. I'm going to find out where my kid is at now. Looks like Hunter, Colorado, as she is traveling back to Trinidad.
Morales.
3-point
three.
Nice shot.
So he's got 10 of the Coyotes 22. Nice game for the senior. She's been good. She's got steals and blocks too, got rebounds. Cunningham scores inside. 7 for her.
Okay, and here's Emma Escobar now.
Lead 36 again, so the clock will run on everything but timeouts and shooting fouls.
Morales from 3-point line again, and she's good. She is hot. So another 3-point shot from Morales.
Cuts the lead to 33.
Kendall Cunningham.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Those were scary right there when you bump those knees.
Foul on Giovanni Martinez. Her first. Another youngster playing. Coach Dan Smith tonight.
There's a shot, no good, rebounded.
Yeah,
by the
long
Lady
2.
Coyotes.
Coach Carp doesn't like those. Wants you to back up and shoot the 3 or dribble in and shoot a higher percentage shot.
Turnover by Hobbs, and that one's going to be actually.
And then give it right back.
Yep, back to Hobbs.
Had Morales down there for a easy one.
They call on a timeout. It looks like Dan Smith's going to call a full timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, Lady Kyle Basketball.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Hey, Freddie Sos here with breaking news. Right now, we have over 20 new half-ton trucks currently in stock with rates as low as 1.9% for 72 months for well-qualified buyers. You won't find these rates anywhere else, so do me a favor. Tell your friends and race on in to Richland Motors, 2601 West 2nd in Roswell.
All right, we are back. We are here in the fourth quarter. 58-25 is the score, and I'm going to tell you what. If you're just now tuning in to KSVBTV.com, you're right. I said 58-25. The Lady Kyle's really playing pretty good ball.
Yeah, I mean, you think about their last outing against these Hobbs Eagles, and that was with, more of their regular personnel. Only able to put 11 on the scoreboard. Losing by 50. This is much better. They played much better with less weapons, and, I'm just proud of the way the girls have played tonight.
Yeah, it's going to definitely prepare them for Carlsbad on Friday night. That game will be here.
Yeah, and a must-win for them.
And a must-win. You're exactly right.
Let's hope they should have Castro back. I don't think they'll have Bolaños back, but.
Nice move right there
by my goodness.
Armitage.
Oh, left hand. That's 4 points with her opposite hand that she scored tonight.
60,
Cunningham.
Sorry, Coach. 60-25 is the score.
Another sign of a well-coached team.
Look at that.
that's heat check. That's all right.
And that's hard to believe that young lady right there is a senior.
I know.
And finally a three-point shot sinks for Hargrove.
Yeah, her first three.
Yeah, it just seems like Christmas just the other day. We're about to get into March here real soon.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day tomorrow.
It sure is.
Then it'll be spring break, and then it'll be graduation.
That's exactly right, and 2 more points. Looks like Joe Carpenter's going to take a 30-second timeout. We will too. 65-25 is the score. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lady Cop Basketball on KSVPTV.com.
What do love and onions have in common? Well, they both can make you cry, and both are on our mind right now. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. February is a time for roses and chocolate kisses, but it's also time to plant onion. Yeah, I know, you were wondering, where is he going with this? Growing your own onions is easy and fun, and we have everything you need to get started. So when you think of love, think of onion.
Just be sure and bring along a few breath mint.
Yes, dear.
All right, we are back. Score 65-25. 3:29 left here in this ball game, and it looks like Coach William Carpenter will be making some changes here. Probably for the remainder of the game, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's got the bench in at this point. This is the first time in the game that there hasn't been multiple starters on the floor for Coach Carpenter.
And the first three-point shot for Elena Tarin is up and good.
But they won't, unless Roswell gets a little run here, they won't have too much time on the floor as there's just 3 minutes left and we are in the running clock situation, even with that Tarin three. But again, just 3 starters on the floor for Coach Smith. And Sadae has been the bright spot for Roswell tonight.
Yeah, the last time these two teams met, the Lady Coyotes only scored 11 points, and that was in Hobbs.
Yeah, they had a chance to triple that. Oh, good idea.
Very good idea. I thought it was actually a pretty good pass.
Yeah, she's usually a pass first. She's a very unselfish player, but tonight, you know, she's been the offense, so she needs to probably shoot that one. But I'm not griping the way she's played at all.
So this young group right here for Hobbs, getting some quality minutes. Nice pass by Size.
And a turnover though.
Just looking at the roster here for Hobbs as well. I mean, still fairly young.
No matter who they put in, they're going to be fairly young.
7 juniors right now, and that's not including some of the kids that I'm talking about, those 8th graders and freshmen that potentially could be brought up.
Yeah, I mean, probably not to the varsity level. You know, with 7 juniors, 5 sophomores, and a freshman on the current roster, actually minus a junior there, 6 juniors and 5 sophomores. You know, those are ones that are you're going to have to deal with in the future. This year and next year, you know, this is pretty much your squad.
Got about a minute, 10 seconds left here in the ball game. So the Hobbs Eagles will improve their record to 21-3. And the Lady Coyotes will fall to 11-12.
Get a foul on Nunez, but not anywhere in the vicinity of the bonus, so the clock keeps on a ticking. As we are just about done, we're going to get this one over with in just over an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
But a good outing against Hobbs. You know, I've said it, I'll say it again. This is not a bad effort at all. Good job, young lady. Abby Morales with the steal down there. Let's turn it right back over, but you just see what's coming. I mean, getting some girls some playing time, and it's valuable. I mean, that's how you get better.
So it looks like that's going to end the ball game with about 7 seconds left. 65-28 is going to be the final score here at the Coyote Den as the Hobbs Lady Eagles will win this contest. We're going to take a break. Let's go about, what do you want, about a minute?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back here in 60 seconds. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote Basketball.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
At Artesia General Hospital, our board-certified podiatrists are committed to providing personalized care in a welcoming environment. Dr. Jennifer Chow and Dr. Michael Krupa offer the latest surgical techniques and treat a range of conditions including arthritis, bunions, joint care, and more. If you're suffering from foot, ankle, or lower leg pain, we can help. Visit artesiageneral.com/foot care to request an appointment and begin your journey toward happier, healthier feet.
All right, welcome back to KSVPTV.com. The Lady Coyotes fall 65-28 here against the Hobbs Lady Eagles. Coach McDonald, I know you have some stats for us.
I do. Hobbs, as you said, improves to 21-3 on the season, committing just 12 turnovers in the game. They had just 2 players in double figures and 7 players in the scoring column. Kaislyn Munez had 3. Madison Zepeda had 5. Aliana Armitage had 6. 9 points each for Hargrove and Cunningham. 13 for Brett Clay and Nakaya Mojica behind 5 3-pointers, scores 19 to lead all scorers. For the Roswell Coyotes, a little bit different story. 27 turnovers for them in the game. Just 5 girls in the scoring column, and 2 of those with just 2 points. Jalen Benitez and Emma Esquivel each had 2. 4 points for Ada Vasquez and 7 for Elena Tarin. Bright spot for the Coyotes was senior Sadae Morales. 2 3-pointers en route to a team-high 13 points. And you know, I said it before. This is a pretty good outing, and I think they can have a lot to build on that must-win game on Friday against Carlsbad.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the Lady Coyotes fall 65-28. We'll be back in action on Friday night as the Lady Coyotes will be taking on the Lady Cave Girls from Carlsbad. We're going to close this out. Art Sandal, Kelly McDonald, safe travels back to your destination. We'll see you next time, and it's always great to be a Coyote. Have a good night.